Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nemeka Onyeka Ojeleri. Um, just want us to discuss on building sustainable biological assets based wealth. I'm privileged to chair the board of Southeast Farms Agricultural Processing Company Limited. I am one of the disciples of Dr. Michael Ihane Kodokbada, the premier of Old Eastern Nigeria, who built 214-kilometer agro-industrial belt. And some of the best agro settlements that we have still in the Old Eastern Nigeria were built by Michael Okpara. He built an economy that was growing, or that grew at 9.5% GDP, the fastest growing of the Commonwealth. And we've been at the forefront of advocating for sustainable wealth built based on biological assets. Of course, we've been advocating, we've been practicing, we've been building agro park across the Southeast. At the last count, we have over 57 hectares of a land bank gated and fenced where we are practicing what we are preaching. And we want to encourage Ndi Igbo, especially our people in diaspora and those in Nigeria. You see, one of the ways you can build sustainable wealth, one of the ways you take your destiny into your hand, for those of you who are not at home, is to invest in biological assets. And what are the biological assets? Talking about things like palm trees, the hybrid, the Tenera hybrid, the cocoa, the cashew, the moringa oleifera, coconut, other things that you know that will yield return on investment for you over time. And how do you do it? We know that the Southeast has the smallest landmass in terms compared to the other five regions in Nigeria, 28,000 square kilometers, 2.8 million hectares. All our lands are very arable. All you need to do is, most of us, we have been asking, how do we invest at home? And most of us have been investing and losing our money to all manner of scam artists. This time you have your destiny in your hand. Go to your village or any other community that is relatively safe. Buy properties. You can buy properties as cheap as 500,000, 300,000 per plot. Areas where there are no issues. Make sure you consult the community leadership. Land that are not incumbent, buy 100 plus, 20 plus, 50 plus, 1,000 plus, as much as you can. We are offering you, as Southeast Farms, we are going to help you to supply you with the right technology, the right agronomists that will help you manage your property in your village. If you have money, you can get it. We will help you manage the assets. We will buy up. In fact, we will supply you with the seedlings. If you need Tenera, we will supply you. We can even do it for you on credit. That we will sign the dotted lines, the contracts and agreements. Everything you produce there will offtake from you. If it's the cocoa, if it's the cashew, we've run the numbers. In the Southeast alone, we've approached the governors, we have spoken to them. Most of them are not ready to do it. But I will believe that the private sector can drive it. Our brothers and diaspora. We have a unique scheme which we call the Missions Community Diaspora Private Public Partnership Framework. Basically, if you want to do Tenera palm species, we will supply you the seedlings. We are developing massive biological asset bank. If it is the hybrid cocoa, the one that can begin to yield in 18 months, we will supply you. If it is the golden moringa oleifera, we will supply you. If it is the WB52 cashew, we will supply you. We will give you, if you want on credit, we will supply you. Just buy the land. The land belongs to you. Do the papers. Make sure you go to the land office, register it, get the CFO. We will help you get the attorneys that will help you do it. We will manage it for you. Everything that you produce, we will offtake it. We will sign the contract. We will even give you bank guarantee as a way of giving you assurances. See, let me tell us, guys, that is the only way we can create sustainable wealth in the Southeast for ourselves and for our people. I'll give you an example. A hectare of the moringa oleifera, 10,000 to 13,000 trees, gives you almost close to about $135,000 in a year. Intercropped with either the habanero, the potato, the red chili pepper. These are products, cash crops in hot demand. If it is the Tenera species, of course, that one takes about 36 months. While you are waiting for 36 months, we will give you agronomists that can intercrop things. You create job. All your cousins, your nephews, your nieces, people have been tormenting you and disturbing you. You don't want. Sometimes you've helped their parents eating the money. This is how you can engage them. You know, 1 hectare will create almost about 5 jobs, and you are sure. Of course, the land belongs to you. Over time, land, because we don't have any land. The South is a very landlocked area. It's a very small landmass area. So the value of your property will even appreciate over time. while you're still making money out of it, creating job for people. And that is it. So I want to encourage us, since the governments are not doing anything, just close your eyes and imagine. If we have 1,246 electoral wards in the Southeast, if we adopt this arrangement, and in every hectare, we are doing at least 100, 200, 300 hectares, somebody doing 10, another person doing 20, another person doing 5. In the next 3 years, we will create about 1.3 trillion naira revenue in the Southeast from that sector alone. If it is the cocoa that we want to do, and when they said, okay, in every of the electoral wards, those who can afford 1 hectare will afford 1 hectare. You in your village, and we're able to do at least, even if it is 60, 100,000 hectares. For those of you who do not know, a ton of cocoa is selling today for almost $11,400. A hectare will give you 1.2 tons. So if we have 100,000, 120,000 hectares in the Southeast of cocoa plantation in different areas, we're talking about almost close to about 100. What am I talking about? We're talking about close to almost, check it, 100,000 hectares times 10,000, $11,000. Shows you the kind of value, the kind of volumes, and the jobs we will create. If it's the Moringa or Lefara, that one is another cash cow. So I will encourage us, Ndi Igbo in diaspora, Ndi Igbo at home. That is the surest way you can actually protect your investment. The land belongs to you, the property belongs to you. Like I said, we will supply you with the seedlings. We will supply you with the agronomists that will manage it for you. It's in your village. You will even bring your own siblings or your relations who will come there and be trained, and they will also earn monies for themselves. They won't be tormenting you with endless costs. You will create wealth. Everything you produce, we will offtake it, we will process it, we will sell locally, and we will export. Of course, it will be insured, and that is the truth. Thankfully, one of the good things that the federal government of Nigeria had done is to establish the Nigerian Agri-Insurance Corporation, Agri-Insurance. So we will insure it for you. You as the first loss payee. So guys, this is my way of encouraging us. We will support you all the way. Rather than investing in all manner of things, they will tell you stories because they think you are abroad, you cannot come back. Invest in things that you will see, things that you will control. You can even install CCTVs that you can be seen wherever you're living, even if you're living in the mass. So guys, this is my only way. If you want us to help you, contact us, sefapco@gmail.com, or you can reach us out on WhatsApp 090909000989. I repeat again, 090909000989 on WhatsApp, or on mobile 0813-444-1140. Email sefapco@gmail.com or info@sefapco.com. Send us mail, send us WhatsApp messages, show us evidences of your land. Even if you don't have, go commune with your own money. Let them allocate land for you. Invest in biological assets. And I tell you, you are not only creating sustainable wealth for yourself, you are creating legacy projects that will create massive jobs. When we are able to take out 1,000 hectares from every electoral ward and convert it into biological assets, into wealth, there will be no more forest for the hoodlums and the kidnappers to stay. And those that will be living in the bush as kidnappers will be living in your communities, making wealth out of the assets you have created for them. Thank you and God bless.